Oh, okay. Was brutally invaded into an all-out war. And okay, well, I was not done reading that yet. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Sherlock Holmes Awakened. So, a few things that happened, I tried to capture it, but it didn't work. There is a seizure warning on this game, there's a content warning on this game, Shadow of London. And, yes, there was a story about the developers in the beginning. I tried to read it, but it did skip, so, what I might do is I might screenshot them and maybe put them at the beginning or something if I can figure out how to do that. I don't know, but I don't know if I can do that. I'll figure it out. Something will happen. Ooh, oh.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
This game is gorgeous looking. WASD to move around. Left click to interact with objects. Okay. I am one second. Okay, I messed with the settings a little bit, so hopefully it wasn't running bad. I just wanted to move it a little bit smoother. Okay. What am I doing? Oh. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Here we go. This is a period piece. All right. And actually, it would make sense if I don't put the first game first, but I played a game today that I thought was a period piece, and it was so not. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Ilder. I probably didn't say that right. I'm sorry. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps. I don't think I said that right. I know that I didn't say that right. One second. And this is why I hate the English language. Corps. Diplomatic corps. Why is the P and the S even there? Anyway. As a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Ider's personal bodyguard. Ilders. I think that's an L, so it's Ilders. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. A spokesman for the police assures the advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or the fair nightingales who comfort them. Gross. Anyway.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting. Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop.
Another
That's
letter
good
from
service.
Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
Interesting.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Okay, so there's a bunch more things in here that I can investigate, so I'm gonna come in here and okay, maybe not. Just him.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Oh. It's reading today, why not dress as more appropriate? Open the case book with C and navigate to the wardrobe tab with tab. And put on a hat. C, tab. Oh, okay. Oh. So we can customize them to look however we want? Okay, obviously. Like, duh, he's gonna have that. Do we put glasses on him? I don't think so. That just feels right. Okay, well, no, he doesn't need to have just been beaten up. That's weird. Oh, and this is, we can have Watson and something else. Okay, we'll have Watson in that. Now does he need the glasses? He does look kind of cute like that. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think so. Perfect. It's immediately extremely intense.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool. You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness. Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Hold left shift to run. Why would...
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here! Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here! Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
You were...
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Any breaking news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Sure, now I can take the day off.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises. All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
You didn't give us, like, any important information.
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here!
In the Mind Palace. What does this do? Okay. Okay. I don't know how any of this works. Is there a map? There is a map. The store just
Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here!
Okay, we can't talk to the crying lady. Okay. Can't talk to that person. You can't talk to any of these people. It said right around the corner is the thing that... Here we go. Barbershop. Oh. Long break. Wonderful. Okay, it says to do this still, but it's obviously this one, right? Oh! Cactus spine. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order.
Come now, Mr. Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not
How
every
about that
pawn
vocal
knows
fellow?
it's part
He
of the
seems
game.
rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this?
You can pin evidence for quick access to the information from your casebook. Open the casebook with C, pin the evidence with the bookshop photo by pressing X to try to find the bookshop. Okay.
Why go through all this scheming to murder you? A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal.
wants to die. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes as a result of long hours of intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appeal taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger play without his knowledge.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out. So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Cute.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Exotic plants. Wow. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. Okay, maybe he wasn't trying to poison you. Oh.
The finest view London has to offer.
Gross.
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is. An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Okay. Interesting.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Did we get everything in here? I think maybe we did. So if I hit tab, no, C, there we go. Okay, in here. Oh, nope, that wasn't right. Okay, that one. No. Let's try that. the book from Barnes. Strange because I can't. If I go out and go back in. Okay, that fixes it. So I was like, I can't do anything anymore. Okay. I can't unpin that. But I can. I love that it shows that it's still pinned, even though it says that it's not. Anyway. The dead flowers on display is, I can't unpin it at all. So I'm guessing the dead flowers is definitely something. I don't think that's going to be something. It's all broke. Okay, let's try exiting all the way. Going back in. Okay. No. That's not what I wanted to do. This was ruined because the pages were soiled. And I can't use these because... What is happening? And there's a new question. Oh, so okay, after selecting question, try to answer it by linking relevant evidence. All evidence is broken into 3 categories. Each category appears on a different screen. Items, documents, observations. Okay. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? So the dead flowers on display. Now I don't have that. What's happening? Why don't I have all the evidence anymore?
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Maybe I'm missing stuff, so I'm gonna go through, walk around again.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
Why would I leave? Go back in. I thought maybe there's some observation to make. Anything back here? No. Okay. Let's try this again. C. Go here. Go here now. Okay. We have more stuff now. So he's acting strange. We've got the dead flowers on display. What does it say? Cryptology. That one seems like... Because this and this could go together, right? And it won't let me unselect that. I don't... How do I unpin? There we go. Developed a lamp. He's not very confident. Won't let me unpin that. It's frustrating me to no end, but yeah. And I can't select these anymore. Visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. I am where? I am in there. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if something's broken. Okay, it just says that often you'll not have the correct evidence, so maybe we need to leave for a minute or something. Can I talk to her?
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original. The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Let's see.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
A familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin? A familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin? The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something. It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them. Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
There's a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband who trusted me for an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Maybe she's waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she learned to love herself again. She still wears mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Taken as a whole. So I have to guess. I didn't realize that was... I think I did the portrait wrong for the bookkeeper then. Honoring deceased as an unusual for work attire. I mean, she is making herself look really nice, but it doesn't mean that she's ready to move on. She could just be... I don't know. Be here. I don't know. She's still wearing the brooch. So I'm gonna say she's still grieving.
My condolences, Mrs. Fleming.
Mr. Holmes?
Your husband's death. You're clearly still in mourning.
Oh, no. I loved him more than anything, of course, but that was some time ago now. Life goes on.
A lesson we all learn, one way or another.
All wrong immediately. Do we do that? Is there any reason to do that? I guess just do it. Why not?
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Oh!
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, okay.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right. I don't know anything about this, sorry. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
So I can just ask all of these things? That's good to know.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy, so we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached, but since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Interesting. So if we go... Can I look at this at all? No. Okay. So, okay. C... Go here, go here. Okay, we have more. So... I still cannot remove that. I guess that is right, then. That's what that would mean. So we have to pick one blue, which is items. Let's do that one. Okay. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Miss Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously, can't say that word, gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
What was
Do
that?
not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer. I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus in your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
How Barnes with his love life is the thing the achievement I just got. Okay. Saltpetre explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskova had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses. Stuttering who? What is up with me? Can I talk? Fucking A. What is happening? Am I having a stroke? I'm just gonna skip it. Report seeing saltpetre, don't know that word, leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
it's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Okay, you're not gonna lead the way? Oh, that was the place I found earlier. Also, what do we got going on here? What is that? What are we doing? I'm gonna leave
Not much further now.
I'm guessing this is the place.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision,
Ruffles?
sir.
I love that.
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Pen just decided to stop working.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
What do you mean by you? What do you mean? What do you mean by you invested a lot of money? Did you buy him? This is what the warning at the beginning was for.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Let him go. You know, just grab this man, yeet him off the dock. Goodbye.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ugh, just literal goosebumps of just ew.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted.
Can't even
Gainful
scroll my
employment,
face,
new
it's
clothes,
normal.
and
Gross
all the
out.
cabbage he could eat.
Really?
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Okay. Full stop. I can't even digest the amount of ew that was in that, and also I kept his wages in my safe, so you didn't pay him. You were not paying him.
Why are you still here?
Sorry. Okay, no, not inside. I want to make sure I get everything. Can I look at anything over here? No.
Chewing tobacco.
Are we going to talk about the head that's missing? Why can't I... Okay.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Why can't I look at that? What? I can't look up. What is happening? Can't look at that. I already looked at that. I've moved all the way to A, and it's nothing is happening. Move all the way to D, and nothing is happening. I can't. What if I? Is it not that? What the heck?
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Why can't I look at anything else? What if I come over here? What if I come up to the... Nope.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Yeah. This man's nasty. I'm trying to get as, like... It doesn't matter how far away I get. It should be this! Should it not? Maybe I'm missing... I need something else. I need to see something else before I can see that. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q to observe it more closely.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. to read the ground like an open book.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
I want to get everything outside first.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
So carbon monoxide poisoning?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
What am I missing? The heck? Okay. Just give me a second. I'll come back to it.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Cool.
Clothes made of hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly? Button chops. The remains of a meal. A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
The ashes are long since cold.
Okay.
A scrap of hessian. These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay, this is the only one where we have one more that we need to figure out. We did that already. Is it the rope? I figured it would be the rope. I didn't see any blue squiggly line, but what am I missing? Oh, there it is. Jesus. Don't know what to do.
A small navy spyglass.
What do you do with this spyglass? Okay. Are these anything? No. Oh, hey! Wrigley's.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Not this. Just seeing if there's anything else to look at. that sound? Oh, wait. So what does that mean? It means that there's more over here to do? Okay, let's just try going in here now. Why is it doing this one? So where does... I'm gonna look up how to say his name because I don't want to say it wrong. Hold on. It's Kimahia. Okay, where does his trail lead? This one would be the one I would say is most likely. Ooh, observations. This is a lot. Cloth in the chimney, to me, would be the best observation because of the poisoning that would cause. I mean, a lot of those clues are pretty, like the footprints and that kind of stuff, but oh, we have to use 2 blues? Fascinating. What does this say again? I don't think that has anything to do with it. Maybe the spyglass? No. Shit. Okay. So it could be any one of these. Maybe we do that one. And then... yeah, we can't... Why is it only showing me these now? I guess we can try. I don't think either of those are going to be important. Yeah. Oh! Okay, so the strand is right. Okay, that one. That one's gonna be... yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, we don't have the right blue thing then.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
I'm not sure he escaped.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco. Where on earth are you going with this? Are you joking? Why would I know this? on earth are you going with this?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahere's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it. I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahere's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Do you happen to know Kimahere's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Can't do anything over here. Okay. I can't go down there, it seems, unless I can go, like, here. Playing in the water, don't mind me. Okay, let's try this now. This is definitely not right. No. Hit the wrong button. Why am I so bad at this? I could have sworn this would be the observation, because that's what would have knocked it out. I still don't have enough clues. It says that I'm missing 2 things. I found that one.
No air coming through it. No air coming through it.
Move! Can't tell them like bad games. only thing I can think of is it's showing... See, it's showing... I point, like you guys can see, the thing, so... A lock with unusual keyhole.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few.
Oh! Oh, that's what you have to do? The trail. Okay, alright, no, I get... Oh, now I get it.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere.
Took me forever.
Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Or she was dropped in. I'm sure we have to talk to the guy again, so let's go run and talk to him.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Okay, we can not talk to him again. Okay. It is not letting me get rid of this, even though I would feel like that's not right, but whatever. The parallel tracks, mine the statue. I still feel like that's right. Okay. It's not gonna be right. I meant to get rid of the other one. Yeah. So that's gonna be that. That's gonna be that one, probably. What did we gain? The trail. We gained the trail. I'm gonna lose my mind. Nope, don't select it. I just wanted to read it. Just do I quit because I'm bad at games. What the heck? Okay. I hope no one's mad at me. I did have to look it up. You have to do something with imagination mode. This? I guess I should have guessed because I saw them. No, it's what? Ah! Dang it. So what's the other one it could be? That he doesn't have the spyglass. I guess we should just put it with the spyglass, because... Yeah. Okay. Go over here. So he's waiting a long time, right? He's waiting a long, long time. And then, what else could it be? Oh! Yeah, that seems about right. cabin there. And then... Let's go. What's the middle one? Just him falling. Well, no. No, I definitely think it's this one. He's dragging him. He trips, gets hurt. And then here, because what's the middle one? Yeah, no, it's not gonna be that. It's this one.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
The only part that doesn't make sense is why is it locked again? Can I see over the wall at all? No. Okay, oh yeah, so now I do this and I go in here. And I still haven't even done this. So... the spyglass, I mean, those two could really, it could be either one of those. Okay, let's unpin this one because it does say, well, it could be either one. It really could be either one. I'm gonna lose my shit. Can I just do this one? Does this one work? What notable features? What are the notable features of the abductor? Spyglass, because it's from the Navy, right? That's notable. Chewing tobacco is not that notable because lots of people would do it. Well, the face. The human face. So there are the footprints. I'm gonna go with the footprints and not the face. Because this is 1882 and I don't think they could, like, reverse the face or whatever. No. These two are right. No. So we don't have enough for that. The Hessian is his clothes, not, right? So I don't think it would be that. I think it would be this. No. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to talk to the captain again. Or is he a captain? What is he? He's a captain, right? Not wrong about
You'd
that.
best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason.
Sherlock.
The
Tell
intruder
him.
fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
How about he goes missing? Hear me out. He goes missing. We call whoever kidnapped him and be like, actually, you took the wrong person. Is it not the boat? There is a wagon wheel over here. Oh, it's showing me the thing again. Wait, hold on. Okay. This is... Okay. Nope. Okay. This game is just really pointing out how not good at these type of games I am. No? Okay. I went the wrong way, is what I'm gathering. No? Oh.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather. A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor? Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done. A large pile of horse droppings. Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed.
Okay, he's gonna have to leave. Actually, let's do this one first, which is the notable features. The calling card? No, even with it has the name. No, but that puts him at the sailor's lot. He's kidnapped by a sailor. We now know that just so everyone knows that I am trying. Kimahia. Kidnapper is most likely a sailor, and that his wallet bears saltpeter is what they say, residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident at the Port of London. Everything suggests to find Kimahia, we must head to the Port of London. There's no time to lose. It's vital that we find the cap port. We find a cap. Okay.
The strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London. Of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Is this not a cab that we can take there? The heck? This cab don't have a horse. This cab don't have a horse. How does one get a cab? I thought for sure it would be this thing. This one. Oh, there we go.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Okay, we completed chapter 1. This is probably where I'm going to leave it, but obviously I'm going to let it do this. The blood red night. Eerie. Port of London.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods. To wit, we must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahia?
Okay. So, I'm gonna save. I didn't know it just saved. I'm just gonna... Perfect. And I am going to call it here. This is fun, although I feel like I don't understand things a lot of the time. But the problem was that I just kept not having the evidence I needed, and I was trying to do that too soon. So, because it does say, oh, you've completed the investigation area or whatever, the crime scene. So that's what I need to do before I try so hard to keep making all of these like quick, oh, it's this and this and this, and then, you know, I don't get a bonus because I've tried so many times. But yeah, leave a comment below if you like this game so far. I feel like like the only thing that I've seen people do with this game is that I think I saw like one clip on TikTok of people like doing the actual character customization, but other than that I haven't seen this game at all. It was funny because I saw that clip of like a while ago, and then when we got to the character customization I was like, oh, is this game? But yeah, leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and it is free, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.